What's the word? Shout out to my boy Terry Rose and one of the noobs.
Toxic Terry.
Oh God, we
And he
really finna do
from
that
the
today.
ups. He from Gamma Up. He's from the ups. So Terry and the Roses Are Dead podcast is going viral for a situation that he had with a young lady that he was dealing with. So Bree, do you want to narrate this story?
Y'all gonna interrupt me and tell me you shut up again?
Who said that?
Okay, let's go.
I ain't tell you to shut up, Bree. Don't do that. I didn't
So
say
what
be quiet.
happened was no.
Yeah, Jay gonna jump you when we see you live.
I feel like Jay Marie, you gonna jump me one day.
You gonna have both of your hands gonna be like this.
Don't do that now. Not too much on my brace. What happened was Terry said that his son was at the crib. I guess it was time for his son. And Jay Marie, you're free to jump in. Let me know if I am telling this story wrong.
I will.
Thank you. His son was at the crib. It was time for his son to go to bed, and he invited a young lady over to kick it with him. Once his son went to bed, so I guess his son never ended up actually going to sleep. So the young lady came over. The son got up, wanting to be, kick it, be in the mix, and the lady was like, "Yeah, you might as well just let him stay up." And Terry was like, "No, like it's time for him to go to bed." So Terry said he gets up. I think he said he goes to the bathroom. He comes back. The woman that he invited over is in the room with his son, and she's like, "Is that not how it was told?"
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
Oh, okay. I got checked now. So the woman was in the room with the son, like watching a movie or reading a book or something like that. They basically engaging with his son. And he was like, check it out. Like, let me talk to you. They got into a little squabble about why she was, one, in the room, but two, why she felt like it was her duty to be able to argue with him about his child. Personally, I saw all the comments. I feel like you should not have even had the woman over knowing that your child was there. Anything can happen. People are weird. I don't know. He never said, like, if this was somebody he had been dating for a long time or if this was just somebody that he just wanted to come over and kick it. But I'm not a parent, but I probably would not have a man over to my house if my kid was there.
So late at night.
So late at night.
Yeah.
I would call the police. I ain't gonna cap. I would call the police. I would have been like, this woman is crazy. Come get her. I would have locked all the doors and like chained her down till the police came. Yeah. Because that's weird. I know, like we said, common sense not that common, but that is just weird. You're trying to engage with my kid and you don't know my kid like that.
So I wanna
yeah, Cody, you was itching.
I want us to unpack the story first, and then we're gonna go on the little sound bites you said. So J. Marie, do you have input on the actual story in the clip that happened?
You want my opinion, or you just? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't know. You said. Okay, I was confused.
He was trying to be shady. He was trying to ask
Yeah,
out
like,
the story
why
right.
you do all that? First of
No,
all,
I wasn't.
That's what he meant. He was trying to see if I told the
You
story.
can't win for losing.
That's why
I
Go
agree.
ahead,
No,
Jay-Marie.
she told the story right. She did.
No, I wasn't talking about the story. I was saying, do you want to have input?
Yes, can I speak?
Yes, that's what I was.
All right, let's take a break.
Nah. Are we taking a break or not?
No, just for Cody.
No, I agree with Bree. Yeah, why you had that lady over your house? I think he did mention. I don't know if he mentioned it in the comments or in the actual footage, but I do remember him saying that he didn't know that girl that well. So that's red flag number one.
Worse.
Why are you inviting any woman over your crib and you don't even know this girl like that, or you maybe dealt with her a few times? Like, your child is there. Now, if you are a parent that a father or a mother that gets your child a few days out the week, you can't wait until you don't got them babies with you.
Okay.
Like, you gotta is that serious that you gotta I don't get that. One, two, I feel like she was wrong on her end though. Like, girl, don't fucking talk to my child. Like, what's wrong with you, you weirdo?
Exactly.
Like, that's weird. I do think that in that moment she was being a pick me, and she thought that she was gonna be able to spin it and show him like, yeah, like look at I'm good with kids.
I
We should
feel like
have
I
more.
feel like that's a little mama syndrome. Like I feel like a little mama would do
That's
that.
crazy. Like, girl, you don't know that man. Like, you
I'm
don't even know
sorry.
you don't know his child. Like, mm-mm.
No, because why you like?
But ultimately, it falls on him though, because he shouldn't. Like, you set that up. At the end of the day, it falls on you because you allowed that person to come in your
Kinda,
house.
but you can't walk around my house freely though. Like,
You can't. You should not be
I
inviting no
grew
woman to your house, and your kids are there, and you don't
walking
have
around my
nothing
house
serious.
like
with her.
Even though I would have caught the police, if you invite me over to your house, I should be able to walk around.
no, no.
Nah, I
Don't
don't
bring
agree
me
with that
over here
either.
and think I'm
No.
confined to this
Nah,
room.
If I invite you
because
to my house,
nah.
it's like 50 people talking.
It's a few bullet points that I want to make sure we tackle because y'all are crazy. So the first one is the current one. Yeah, timestamp this. If somebody invites you to their house, they're only confined to
The living room.
the living room or the
No.
bedroom.
No, you
Yes,
Living room, bedroom, and the
I
bathroom.
do.
They
Yes,
can't walk
you better
around.
not be walking around my
I should
crib.
be able to walk around. Don't bring me over here if
you
I cannot walk around the
you
house.
can't
No,
walk around my
no,
house.
you're not walking around my crib, G.
No,
I'm sorry.
I
I don't
got
even
stuff.
do that.
I
I
got
wouldn't
stuff
even
in
do
my
that.
crib. Like I don't want you all up in my kitchen, taking all my food.
Well, take me out
You
to
all up in the.
Papa Do's or somewhere. Give
feel
me
me?
some food because we're not coming to your
Here's
house.
my thing, though.
If I
You
have
come
to
when
feel
you
like
come.
a slave in your house, I
Slave is
can't go
crazy.
anywhere.
You
Slave
can go
is
to
crazy.
the
I feel
bathroom
locked
in the
up.
living room.
Huh?
She
I want to
nosy.
walk around. I want to
That's
see.
crazy.
I want to
You
see
a
the
little
artwork on
nosy,
the
Bree.
wall. Yes. How many chairs you got in here? Do I see any other women shoes sitting around here? Yes. I need
See
to
now
know.
you being too nosy.
What
No,
about
it's not.
what
It's me
about
being
safety
observant.
though? Like what about safety?
Yeah.
No, I'm on this side. They side, Chris. What about
Oh
safety?
damn,
If
never
I'm
mind.
coming to your crib, I need to peep like the exits.
No.
I want to see who in here. Maybe you got somebody hiding in the back room. Like I need to be able to feel comfortable. I can't be comfortable if I don't know what you got going on back there.
Even
Nah,
with your
see,
kid
but
here,
here,
tell
this
me
goes
that's your
back
kid
to.
here.
I will give y'all that. I'll give y'all that. But at the same time, I think it's probably just a personal thing. Like I
Yeah,
just don't want
I'm
people walking
sorry. I'm
around my
with you,
house
Chris.
Don't
I
bring it to the
can't.
house.
because
Chris
I feel
gonna
like
be all in my
it
house.
being like investigative. Like what you want to see? What do
Well,
you want
don't
to
bring me
see?
to the house. Take me to the
That's
park.
that's Chris. I ain't
Here's
with.
some tips. Here's some tips, ladies. If you go by a man's house and you're just trying to see, you can't walk around. But if you want to see if he got another girl in the house, go to his bathroom.
Let's see
If
if you
there
see
is
some
hair
eyelashes.
in his bathroom on the floor, now where you check is behind the toilet. You want to know why? Because they ain't cleaning over there. If that sometimes, so
Write
you
this down.
check behind the toilet.
Crazy.
You'll find hair. I did that recently.
Check behind the see.
I
All right,
find
see,
hair.
Jada.
I took a little glimpse in the garbage can and found some lashes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all being too nosy.
That's
No,
not being
no, no,
nosy.
just
no,
be in the
no.
house.
How
At
do
the
I know the
bathroom.
girl? How do I know that the girl who lashes is not sitting back in somebody's cabinet waiting for me to come out the bathroom so she could jump me? How don't I know that?
That's crazy.
I'm not. Don't come to my house and look around. Like
As
I
a
done had
guy, the
people be
only
like, "You gonna
the,
show me? You gonna
our,
give me a
our
tour?"
only thing that we
No.
look at like that, like women be so detailed. The only thing that guys that we pay attention to is we finna get in your car and who got the seat back. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, you got to do this.
And
car, the
that's why
seat
y'all
back.
be getting set up.
But we don't be. Listen, I personally to speak on that bullet point as a man, I'm only there for you, and I'm on my mission. I don't give a who was here before me, and I don't care what he left. I don't care none of that. All I'm there for my mission. I'm not looking for.
That's different though. That's because you on a different type of time right now.
But but see, it goes back to the time she went over there. She went over there at night, so it's like, why you walking around his crib and you came over there for one thing? You know
Hey,
why
what
you
you gotta
came
be
over
looking
there.
at?
If
What you
I
trying to
know
like?
I'm about to spend the night,
All you need to know
what?
is where
You
the
gonna tell me
bathroom
I
is
can't walk
and where his
around?
What you want to do though? Like,
Alright, so
walk around and
let's-
do what?
Let's
Yeah,
bring
what
it.
you gotta do
Let's
what?
bring it back to the.
I
let's-
don't feel
This ain't no
comfortable.
art
Let's
gallery.
bring it back
like,
to the
just
kid, though. Let's bring
sit
it back
in
to
the
the
living
kid.
room.
Let's bring it back to the kid. So right now we at 50-50 with the room saying that you can't be in my house walking around. The other one
No.
say they want to see what's to it. Now, if you got a kid in the house, if you a single father or a single mother and you got your kid over here, apparently she came late at night because they was trying to get their rendezvous on, right? They were trying to do something strange for a little piece of change. So if that's the situation and that's what's going on, Jay's point was that if you have your child, you should not be bringing somebody over to your house that's not their father or something like that. If you're trying to get or their mother, if you're trying to get it in, that's Jay's point.
That's
To
how
that,
kids get exposed too, because you could hear things like it's a lot of different
It's-
reasons for that.
yeah, I agree with
so
Jay.
before I speak to that, y'all say what?
I say you shouldn't do that. Like you shouldn't even bring, like, especially your kid is awake at that too. But since you got your kid in the house, don't even bring somebody else over, because that's gonna cause some drama between you and your baby mama. So it's cause some drama between you and the girl, because now you, like I said, she walking around the house, now she's trying to talk to the kid. Like,
Because I'm not gonna hold you. My son came home and said something like that to me. Instantly, I'm like, why you got my son around bitches you don't even know like that? That's
yeah.
not your girl.
Or let alone like even people that you haven't even introduced to the
Mhm.
mother of your kids. Like, oh, this the girl that I'm dating. She's probably gonna be around our kid every once in a while. Like she's feeling uncomfortable. It's just a whole bunch of uncomfortableness for you to get your comfortable on. So why we even doing all this?
Exactly.
It could have been a point of time where he wasn't ready to introduce the kid to whomever the lady was. So that's probably why he got so frantic. And when he walked past the baby room and she up in there caked up with the baby trying to put him to sleep.
That's what you got the Cerberus for. What's that other place called? The
Yeah.
Axis.
Axes.
That's what
Come
you
on,
got.
man. Or how about you tell her to wait?
300. That's like
Hotels.
200 for the night though.
All this
If
sound
you
You
good.
ain't rich
okay,
enough to have
All
another
this
woman in
sound
your house
good.
with your kid.
All this
if
sound
you
good.
can't wait,
All this sound good. And
why not just wait
I
until he's-
respect all these answers. These are some respectable answers from the people in the
What
room.
cap you
I
about to
love
tell
it.
us?
It's not even no
Respectable.
cap. So, show of hands. Show of hands. How many people in the room has visited someone's crib to get it on and their kid was there?
I'm not,
I don't date
I'm
men
not
with
even
kids.
old enough for that.
Never. You say you never dated an older guy and they had a kid there. Bree, come on, Bree. Come on. Put the little hand up. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, everybody. Right?
I've dated a guy.
Oh.
I've dated a guy that brought his kid to my house.
Oh. All right, no,
But
that's
in
crazy.
my defense, we were locked in.
Okay.
All right.
We was locked in.
Wait, how long-
Stay here. Stay here.
baby.
Stay here. Did y'all not do the nasty with the kid that he brought to your house?
We didn't that day. We didn't. We
Y'all-
did not.
Y'all
we did
didn't
not.
do it that day. But have
We
y'all ever
didn't.
did it with the kid there before?
No.
She lied.
Honestly, it's been so long ago I can't remember, so I don't want to lie. But the moral of my point was we were locked in. This wasn't somebody that I kind of just met.
But
And
that
he was
don't
like,
count.
yeah, let me
That don't
slide over
count.
there real quick. I got my kid. Is it cool? Like it wasn't like that.
So who in the show of hands, everybody in the room and that's on the live
It's y'all
that
fault.
have kids?
That
That spend
counts.
that at your house?
Yeah, that counts.
Oh, okay, all right, that counts.
Have you ever
Jay.
let somebody slide to your crib and get it in? Y'all got it in while your kids was in the house.
Jay.
Somebody that I was seriously dating, yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you have never in the history of you been doing sexual
No.
intercourse?
No.
Never? I respect
No.
it.
Talking about the
So
history
what we
of
so
sexual
what, so what we
intercourse.
not gonna, so what we not gonna do, what we not gonna do is act like it's not common enough for people to slide to us a single mom or a single dad thing is like kind of new common thing. So just a single parent for them to get their rocks off while their kids there. We're not.
My argument still lies in if you only get your child a few days out the week, why you got to do that on that night where your child is there?
I agree. If you're not a full-time parent,
It's different for us single moms
If you
because
have
it's like you
joint
don't have
custody,
nowhere for
I
your
don't
child
know
to go.
about I don't know about women, but I know my horniness is not on a cycle. Like
That's
I can't.
your
I'm not
problem.
gonna be horny Tuesday through
It's called
Thursday.
self-control. It's called self-control.
Exactly.
It's
I
called
don't got no
porn
kids,
too.
so
Like you
I
could
ain't
go
got
in
no.
the bathroom and
I
do what
have
you
no
gotta
kids.
do real quick
The
and then be
producers in
done.
the ear.
Yeah, wrap it up,
Listen, man.
man.
Y'all are
And
crazy.
also, Cody, I feel like you don't have kids. So I feel like if you had a kid, you more than likely will not just be bringing women just to get your 1-2 off around if you know that your son and your daughter is in the other room.
No, I think what Terry did was I think his whole setup with that was absolutely wrong. Like you had that girl spending the night over here, and for reason one, the main reason, just to be honest with you, I think the main reason why he was pissed off is because his son wasn't asleep. That's the whole debate. That's the whole thing. He's
Yeah.
actually
That's what you really mad
he
at.
played he played that situation all wrong.
Okay.
Ruined his night.
It wasn't her because
It wasn't her. And then knowing her, she probably felt like, oh, well, maybe he wants me to meet his kid because his kid popped
I
up.
don't even think-
So let
I
me
don't
go
even-
in here and play teacher and say, hey, let's watch Coco Melon for a
Nah,
little bit.
nah.
Wow.
I
That's
think
what I'm
that was a
saying.
real
Yeah.
pick me
I
move.
think
Okay,
it's
like
I don't even this is what it's like. This is why men need women in their life, right?
Oh, it's time to wrap it up.
Because no, this is what I mean. That's why we need y'all, right? Because in that defense, like everybody's looking at that situation. Oh yeah, she wild for being in a situation with your kid. For one, you brought your house is your piece. This is your home, right?
And you gave her access to that.
You gave her access. No matter when it's ways you can meet people downstairs, meet them somewhere else. The moment you invited her to your house, you felt comfortable with her. So I don't get that whole you can't walk around my crib. The minute I invited you into my home, let you know what I rest my head at.
I'm going exploring.
okay, Dora.
I'm telling you that I feel comfortable and safe with you, right? That's the one. Two, I invited you over to my crib with my seed there. So that's already saying it's another level of comfortability. So anything that happens is already falls on you as the guy, right? As the parent. You mad at your son because he did not go to sleep. You literally, if you understanding the player of being about the situation, Shorty came over there on a mission too. She came over your crib late night for a mission too. So she's trying to get hers just like you trying to get yours. She's probably just trying to, because you ain't smooth enough to let your son, or your son don't even respect the situation enough to not hate on like I'm gonna stay in my room. She probably just trying to put little dude to sleep. Be cool with him.
Nah, she was arguing with him saying why he can't stay up. So
Yeah, she said that she was telling him that he should be able to stay up.
He should
Man,
be able to stay up.
man, he trying to man.
Basically, y'all
she
said that the son was hating.
Get it on.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to
Basically
get
the
that
son
for
was
real.
hating and
Yeah.
folks got mad.
Folks got mad, so
That's how you
go
end
to
that
you
sleep.
conversation.
blame that on a kid.
That's funny.
Wait, do it.
Who? What's that last comment say?
Man, what a night.
Yeah, we take that one off. I'm sorry, Shay
On
Shay.
here.
But nah, like I don't even understand what like the argument left the anything. All that is null and void once I invited you to my crib with my seed though. Like you gave me that's like why do people do not
Nah.
you telling me you invited somebody to your crib and with your kid that they can't walk around and they can't interact with
It's
your
just,
kid?
I don't know. It's just maybe it's the way I'm wired, but like I just feel like it's a level of like, yo, can I do this? Can I,
Don't
like
invite me.
especially if you're not familiar with that person like that. Like you can't just be
Don't
walking around.
invite
I don't
me.
like
Understand both
nobody
sides,
walking
though.
around my crib.
Bro,
Don't go
don't invite me
nowhere around
over
my
if you don't want me interact. That's like, that's like a rule for me. It's like, I don't want to meet your parents or you shouldn't be meeting mine until we know we taking that next step.
Yeah, like if you don't bring me over if you don't feel that comfortable
Comfortable.
that I can't conduct myself in your house and just be cool.
Yeah,
I
what's
feel
wrong
you.
with people? Like,
I feel like it's more for friends. I ain't gonna
No, get you some more money and go to the
You sit,
Silvers.
you sit in the living room and you
Right,
watch
the common
TV.
areas.
Don't be walking around my
don't
crib.
do that. Why would
I'm
you
just,
do that?
I'm like I said, I see both sides though. I'm just really
That's
fucking.
That's
childish.
crazy.
I'm
Like,
also not gonna do. By the way, though, I'm also not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna go in your crib and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna walk around," or "I'm a
Yeah.
like." I ask you where your bathroom is because I gotta use it, but like, and like, I'm just like that. Like, I'm
I
not
feel like
finna
it's a
be
privacy
looking
thing.
up.
I don't know, you got privacy.
I'm not going to
personally,
nobody's house
I'm
to feel
wired
certain
different
way.
though. I'm wired different because I don't even invite people. Like, it's too.
That
It's,
too.
I feel that though.
people know like if you come to like women that I date, they already know like if you come into my house, this is what's happening. If you come on house past these
I was
hours,
finna say so.
this is what we on. Like and it's being respectful. I do the same thing. Like, yo, I don't feel if we ain't there yet, I don't feel comfortable coming to your crib. Just like, or spending the night at your house. Just like, I'll get up and leave or move around. Like you gotta set those boundaries, right? Because if we not setting boundaries, or we not clear communication on what we doing and how we moving it, that go left.
And a lot of us ain't even got no big crib, so it ain't much for us to move around. No, I got a little small apartment, so you only see you gonna see the living room, the kitchen, dining room, all that in one setting, so you know where to explore.
Let's go get some coffee, or let's go to the museum, or let's
just
go get something to eat.
Sybris, y'all. Give the Sybris some money.
Nah, but if I'm about to get it
need to
in,
give BREE a sponsorship.
Okay, give me a sponsorship.
You
With
want
the
me to
Sybris. Go to the Sybris. It's a lot of room to explore. You ain't gotta have your kid there. Or if you want to, throw the kid in the pool, let him have a good time in the jacuzzi.
Not the
You can only bring
not
two people
that jacuzzi.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?